All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. My name is Leah Green, and we are going to go through a power hour right now. So let's get started in child's pose. We have Miss Sham in our studio. She's just finishing a little bit of check-in with you guys. So Sham is going to be demoing this class. If you get confused or you need a guide, you can always look forward and she'll be there for you. Take a deep breath in. And empty. And take another big, full inhale. And a deeper exhale. Start to come into your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose, filling your lungs to your fullest capacity. Emptying out of the nose, completely letting go of everything in. Walk your hands forward and create a little more space here. Shift your hips back. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Press your hands down into the earth. Shift your hips back a little bit deeper. Hey, good morning. Downward facing dog. You can check her in after class. Yeah, and a sweet little treat. We've got Miss Jackie Coxwell in studio too. Good morning. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Yeah, and in your downward facing dog, like what is here for you? Like bending of the knees, shaking out of the head. And bring your hands together, three-legged down dog. Lift your right foot up to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And then if you want, you can even flip your dog right here, taking it to an edge, really opening up, taking it even deeper, reach the hand back. Press down into your feet, lengthen out. And if you're out of down dog, come back to downward facing dog. And switch to your other side. Go to three-legged down dog on the left. Adjust where you need. Hands lift up in your feet. Now press your right heel down and then stack your hips and go for it. Three-legged dog, flip dog. 915 wheel is there. Go for it. Expand from the inside out. Downward facing dog. Yeah, I turned 41 yesterday. Downward facing dog to wheel is not in my 6 a.m. practice or a 9:15, but maybe in my 5:45. Yeah. Lift your heels over the mounds of your feet and then press your heels back towards the earth. And walk your feet to the back of your wrist, ragdoll. And stack your hips over your heels. Drop your head towards the center of your mat. Just notice if you're looking at the top of your mat, drop your head and look back. Yeah, to the center or the back of your mat. And just shake out your head. Maybe say yes. Maybe in your head you're like, oh, heck no. Yeah. But then come back to yes, because why not? Why not be a yes right here? It's just yoga. Drop your hands, toe heel your feet together. Extended mountain, full reach, lengthen up. Ground through your feet, look up through your fingertips. Hands to your heart center. Let's begin our practice. One powerful Om. Tadasana, full reach, lengthen up, forward bow. Halfway lift, flatten your spine. High plank. Tighten up here from skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in. Stack your joints, press your heels over the mounds of your toes. Shoulders a little forward, your wrists, and then press down into your hands, get even taller. Low plank, bend your elbows. Upward facing dog. Straighten your arms and pull your chest forward. Look up, lift up. Downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Clear out. Yeah, big inhale through the nose. Empty through the nose. Yeah, inhale, look forward. Exhale, go. Halfway lift. Forward bow. Extended mountain. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Go to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths in every resting down dog. Look at the top of your mat. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift, forward bow. Extended mountain. Bow forward. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Upward dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Look forward, walk, jump, or float. Half lift, forward fold, Tadasana, reach up, take a tiny back bend, forward bow. Halfway lift, Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Take a big deep inhale. Stick out your tongue. Close your mouth, look forward, float. Half lift, bow, Utkatasana. Lift all 10 of your toes and then stretch them out on your mat. Press the mounds of your big toes down. Press the center of each heel down and then sit down. Lift the front of your pelvis and then sink down 3 more inches, 2 more breaths. Right here, full inhale. Yeah, bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior 1. Now what's the heat feel like? Is it starting to wake up? Are you starting to feel heat generate? Pull your knee over your ankle, lift your hands up to the sky, Chaturanga. Speaking of heat, show me, did we turn it on? Upward dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the top of the mat, warrior 1. Ground into both feet, press your inner ankles back, push your outer ankles down. Come even deeper into the lunge, reach higher through the fingertips, Chaturanga, flow, upward facing, downward facing. Everybody, full breath in. There it is, full breath out. Look at the top of your mat, go there. Halfway lift, bow forward. Extend, nope, Utkatasana. Yeah, look what I did. Yeah, you ever have that day? Shift your knees back and sink your booty low. Push your inner ankles back, but press your outer ankles down. So it's this sensation of really getting into the four corners. As you go even lower, you start to feel the power of your own legs. Lift the front of your pelvis. Don't let your booty start to pop out. Really stay in your quads and then lower down even more. Full inhale. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior one. Moving to your deep lunge, sink in, reach up, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Take the left side, warrior one. Really go in, deep lunge. Sink into the lunge, reach up to the sky, chaturanga, flow. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Bring some awareness into your resting down dog. Sometimes what I see is people doming out the shoulders or dipping into the shoulders. Notice if you've lost the integration here. Pull your shoulder blades into your spine, move your upper arm bones back. And then take that sinking out by lifting your tailbone up towards the ceiling. From here, bend your knees, look forward, go. Half lift, bow, Utkatasana. Forward fold, halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior one. Deep lunge, take a back bend, look forward or look back, lunge forward, breathe in, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Yeah, the same intention, lunge in and go back. Look up and then go back. Take a deeper back bend, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Whew. I don't know if I told you guys, but you're pretty awesome. Powerful. Bring your thumbs to touch and lift your right foot to the sky. Take three-legged down dog, but take it different than you did this morning when you first started. Maybe right here, you're taking it with a little more intention. Maybe you're going a little bit deeper. Maybe you're curious, but whatever it is, go for it right here, right now. Flip dog. Draw in to create your full expression out. That's it, LaWanda. Push your knees back. Reach back. Everybody open up. Side plank. Side plank on your right. So stacking the right shoulder over the right wrist. Sometimes I'm a little disoriented after I come out of a back bend and then you tell me to turn and twist and move. Huh? So tighten up here. Start to get back into your focus. Breathe. Press down into the earth. Lift up into your hips. Now express out. Don't let your booty drop. Push in, lift up. Chaturanga, nice play. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take that same intention on the left side. Three-legged down dog. Adjust your hands. Lift your heel, bend your knee, and then go for it. Right here, expand from the inside out. From three-legged dog to flip dog. From flip dog, Jackie's like so close to wheel. That's it. You got it, Sham. You got it, Adrian. Lift the hips. Everybody breathe in. Side plank on your left. However you get there, you're going to spin all the way over, stacking the left shoulder over the left wrist and flexing your toes towards your nose. And if you're adapting here, drop the knee down to the mat and then flex your bottom foot or top foot. Nice, Kay, that's it. Lift the foot. And you can even take a bind there, Kay, with the knee bent. You can bend your knee and reach back. Now puff your chest and push your foot away. Beautiful, just like that. Everybody open up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right foot to the sky, swing it forward, crescent lunge. Here lately, I've added some quarantine pounds, and so the twist has gotten a little more challenging for me. Embarrassing to say, but what I've realized is if I don't just let my belly, well, my booty too, but if I don't let my belly poke out and I really engage the core and take a little pelvic tilt, I get more space and I can take the twist. So hands at heart center. Think about lifting the sides of your body up towards your ears. Find that space. Now twist to the right. Yeah, and then that pulls the little bitty roll out of the way, and then I can really get into this twist. So whatever's in your way, if it is your head telling you this lunge is too deep and you're on fire, go back to breath. Yeah, inhale. And then exhale, go deeper. Yeah, if it's your body saying you're not ready for this, what are you doing? If you're unstable, go back to your foundation. You've got this. Ground through your feet. Press your back heel up and over. Lengthen out. Rinse out. Warrior two. Ground your back heel down into the mat. Face your front foot to 12 o'clock and lunge into your front leg. Extended side angle. Take your right hand down to the mat. Lift your left hand up to the sky. And you're gonna take that same pelvic tilt as you would if you were in chair. So lift the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button and then press your tailbone back towards your back heel. Take a little more length here and then go for it. Open up, top shoulder back as you move the bottom rib cage forward. If you want to move into a half bind, take that. Bend your elbow behind you and then reach your hand towards your inner thigh. If you want a full bind, take your bottom arm under your thigh and reach for your top. Some of you are ready, bird of paradise or a standing split. Draw in to create your full expression. One more breath in. That's it, Kay. Everybody exhale, rinse out. Nice, Adrian, that's it. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Lift your left foot to the sky, crescent lunge. Swing your left foot forward. Swing is kind of misleading. It's like me being misleading, right? I don't want to do that. Like intentionally place your left foot forward, right? Because everything we want to do here is with intention. Straighten your back leg. Lift your back heel. Are you dumping? Is your belly out? Pull in, lift up. Hands at heart center, twist left. Right tricep into your left thigh. And lift your left elbow up towards the sky if you're pressing your hands, and then push down into your hands. You'll feel that lift. Now reach your head forward, and then everybody go deeper. Top shoulder back, bottom shoulder forward. Breath in, rinse out. Warrior two. Windmill your arms. Press your right heel down into the mat. Bring your left knee forward over towards your pinky toe. Extended side angle. Press into your feet. Lengthen up, look up. Exhale, twist out. That's it, puff your chest. Expand your mid-back. Big inhale. Take it even deeper. Pull your shoulder blades in. Move your upper arm bones back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look at the top of your mat. Walk, jump, or float. Halfway lift, flatten your back. Forward bow. Utkatasana. Eagle. Bring your right leg over your left leg and your right arm underneath your left arm. Squeeze everything into the center. Steady your gaze to a non-moving point. Extended mountain, reach up and switch right to the other side. Eagle, left leg over, left arm under. Sink down into your heel. Sink in to your hips. Switch to the other side. Eagle on the right. Right leg over, right arm under. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Press your hands forward. Eagle on the left. Left leg over, left arm under. Last eagle right here. Soften your joints. Extended mountain, full reach, lengthen up to the sky, and pull your right knee at hip height. Standing leg raise. On the tip of my tongue were the words extended side angle, and that's not what I wanted to say. So I just stayed quiet. And in standing leg raise, you've got so many options. Like if you are looking to reach for your toe, extend your leg, maybe it's no hands, like whatever that is, like draw in here and create your fullest expression that's available right now. And open up. Take your foot or knee over to the right, your hand over to the left. Bring it back into the center. Squeeze in, lift up. Airplane. Draw your thoracic spine in. Move your upper arm bones back. Half moon. Drop your left hand to the earth. Stack your shoulders, your hips. Let your gaze be the last thing to lift. Sometimes I don't even lift it. Like steady yourself and then right here, squeeze in, lift up. Ragdoll. Can ball up fists and give yourself little love taps on your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. And then release your hands to the mat, bring your feet together. Extended mountain. If you want to back bend, it's only waiting for you. Standing leg raise. Bring your left knee at hip height. Flex your toes. Open up. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Really ground through your foot as you lift up. Come back to the center. Tighten the core. Come back in. Airplane. Yeah, airplane. Soften your standing leg and set your gaze. Then press back. Half moon. Squeeze your bottom glute. Lift your top leg as you flex your feet towards your face. If you're moving into Chapasana, bend your knee and grab for your ankle as you press away. Puff your chest, look up, and then everybody open. Ragdoll. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lift your tailbone, drop your head. And release. Bring your feet to touch. Extended mountain, full reach, lengthen up. Tree. Bring your right foot to your left leg, your hands to a place of stability. Is heat good? You okay, Jackie, with the heat? Heat, okay. Yesterday was the first day that we had classes, and we had 7 people in here last night, which to us felt like 20 people, and the heat was going, and so we kept checking in with the class, like, is the heat good? Are you guys good? Yeah, and at home, you probably adapted your heat to what you need. Yeah, just like your practice. One more full inhale. Everybody, Tadasana, ground down, lift up and look, take a juicy back bend, bow forward. Halfway lift, Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Did we do the right and the left there? Awesome, jump back to the top of your mat. See what happens when I get to talking about heat? Half lift, forward bow, Tadasana, and we're setting for tree on the left since I got a little distracted. Yeah, for some of us, it's exciting to be back into the heated room. Yeah, we look forward when you guys get back in here with us. Ground through your standing foot. Press your lifted foot into your thigh, and then from there, everything lifts up. Sides of the body up, look up, lift up. Yeah, just start to see what's in this experience right here. Ground down, reach up, go back. Tadasana. Both feet into the earth, both hands up to the sky. Bow forward. Halfway lift, Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of your mat, warrior 1. Move into warrior 2, open up here. Reverse your warrior, take it back. Trikonasana, straighten both legs. Come forward and down to the outside of your right foot. Squeeze in here. Bottom glute, squeeze in. Squeeze your legs in, reach up. Now pull your top shoulder back, move your bottom shoulder forward. Breathe in length. Exhale, twist. Go one more, fill up. Empty. Come to standing. Pivot your right foot to face the same way as your left foot. Hands on your hips, side facing forward fold. With a wide stance, bow forward, hinge from the hips. If you're working an inversion, you feel free to take it at any time. For those of us who aren't inverting, you can stay right here. You can grab your peace fingers to big toes. I also like to inch my chest down towards my thighs, but try reaching your head towards the earth, like use your head as a guide to down. And think about distance between the feet. Like what happens if you take your feet out a little bit wider? Yeah, maybe it makes it a little bit easier for you to take that bind. So drop your chest towards your thighs. Yeah, you might come to your forearms. Sometimes I even reach for the opposite sides of my feet. Like, Sean, will you grab the opposite, like your feet, like the outsides of your feet, and take your head towards the earth? Ah. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, even like where Jackie is right now. Jackie has a pretty deep forward fold, but as you can see, hips stacked over the ankles, head down towards the earth. So lots of variations you can take right here to just loosen from the low back. Press into your hips, take a halfway lift. Root to rise, ground through your feet, and lift all the way to standing. Pivot both feet to the top of your mat, Tadasana, full reach, forward fold, halfway lift, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the top of your mat, warrior one. Moving that experience into the left side, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, go back, open up here, Trikonasana. Straighten your front leg, come forward and down to the outside of your left foot. So again, coming back into that integration throughout the legs and the feet, pull your outer shins in. Squeeze your bottom butt cheek, pull your top hip back. That's it, you're fully active. Now light on the bottom hand, reach up, open up, top shoulder back, move chest forward. Big breath in. Now pull your heart up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling, wherever you are. Lengthen and twist. Come to standing. Pivot your left foot to face the same as your right for side facing wide-legged forward fold. Interlace a bind. There's lots of options too. Those are dogs, but there's lots of options for a bind. So, Sean, can you grab opposite hands? Do you know that one? One up and one down. Yeah, you can go one elbow up and one elbow down, reaching for opposite arms. Yeah, you can also go into a hitch at your low back. And then you can also go prayer hands. So reverse namaste prayer hands if that's available. From here, press through your feet, hinge from your hips. God, and Jackie's doing a form of straight jacket, which looks really nice too, which you can take opposite hand to opposite leg, doing a little crossover and getting a stretch to the shoulders. Lengthen through the spine, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Take another breath in, length. Exhale, bow. If you've taken a bind that requires an opposite side, switch now. We'll take those 2 big breaths right here, getting that same intention, lengthen, empty. One more big breath in, clear it out. Release your bind, lift all the way to standing. Pivot both feet forward, extended mountain. Big reach, lengthen up, forward bow. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right foot to the sky. Bring your right knee in towards your nose, pit of the belly, in and up. Press your right foot back, 3-legged down dog. And then come into fallen angel plank. You can stay here, take a little push up, and then 3-legged down dog. Running man, right knee to right elbow. Press back, downward facing dog. Oh, a little bit of play, a little bit of experiment. Taking it on the left side, left foot up to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Pull the knee into the pit of the belly, activating your core. Press your left heel back up, and you're gonna pull it over to your right elbow. You can hold here, take fallen angel, or even do the push-up here. And then we're going to go back, three-legged down dog, and then right into running man on the left. You can hold here or fly. Great job, you guys. Downward facing dog. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Down to the mat. And switch to your other cheek. And then take your gaze to the center of your mat. Locust. Lift your shoulders. Lift your feet. Lift your hips. Everything lift up. Lower down. I'm right here. Go again. Locust. Just like that. Lengthen and lift. And expand out. Lower down. Big inhale. For this next exercise, if you've had breakfast, tighten the core extra tight. Floor bow. Bend your knees. I used to go to my levels, like level 1, level 2 with Baron, and every time we would have lunch, we'd come back from a practice for some reason, and I'd get into bow pose and feel like, oh, here comes lunch. Tighten the core here. If you feel that way, you can engage a little bit more. Now press your heels back and up. Breath in and release. Slowly lower feet down. And then right here, last floor bow, go. You've got it. Draw in to create your full expression out. Draw your shoulders back. That's it. Lift your belly. Lower to the mat. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Light it up. Jump through your hands. Float onto your spine. We're moving right into bridge. So we've had plenty of time to warm up the back. Bridge. Heels down, hips up. No waiting. Lift up right here. Breath in. Lower to the mat. Wheel. We're only going to take 3 wheels this morning. So let's get wheel. Hands down by your ears. Lift up. Extend your legs and your arms, but put the weight in your feet. Lift up even higher. Lower to the mat. Beautiful, Luanda. Wheel. Number 2. Even higher. A little bit longer. From your skin to your muscle to your bone, hug in. Right there, lift up, don't let go, stay in. One more breath. Everybody lower. Now this next wheel is your last wheel. It is the wheel deal. So we're gonna hold that for 10 breaths. Wheel, lift up. You've got this. You've got it right here. Draw in to create your full expression. That's it, Adrian. Come back in. You've got it, girl. Come on, Christine. Lift up, Kay. You've all got this right here. 3 more breaths. Don't quit. Find your way back. Lift up. One more inhale. Lower on the exhale. Supta Konasana. I think Shama and Jackie feel like they need to teach me how to count after a class. Jackie's like, I have 2 girls I can teach. I got you. Reset your Ujjayi breath. If you have a hand on your belly, feel the rise and fall. Hand on your heart, maybe feel your heartbeat against your chest. Where's your awareness right now? Take a big breath in. And ball yourself. Pull your knees into your chest. Pull your chin to your chest and give yourself a giant squeeze. Maybe you kiss your kneecaps. Maybe you just hug yourself even tighter than you ever thought possible. And then take another inhale. Exhale out into a big X. Yeah. And then I want you to take a breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to crunch in. Bend your elbows and knees and pull into a little ball. And then go back out into an X. Yeah, these are called X crunches. And we're going to go for 41. Because it was my birthday yesterday. I turned 41. Yeah, 40. Yeah, X crunch. Out and in. 39, 38, 37. I am sitting here doing X crunches in front of the computer and just realized you can't even see me. That was great. Okay, keep going. 35. I'm going to leave it to the pros right here on the mat. 34. Maybe it was 32 because I missed a count because I was talking. But you guys keep moving. Pit of the belly in and up. 28. 27. 26. 25. 24. 23. 22. Show me, I don't know what that is. Out and in. You got it. That's it. Nice, Jackie, right there. We're going for 18, 17, an X, 15, 14. Jackie's like, okay, we're starting the lesson now. Here we go. 10. We're all together. 8, 7. Beautiful, Lawanda. You got it, Kay. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on, 1. Yes, yeah. And then everybody can just lay like a dead dog for a second. No, don't say that. Like a dead fish. That's better. Yeah. I don't ever want to see the other. Yeah, dead bug is fine too. Yeah. Actually, why don't we take a dead bug right here? Yeah, dead bug is also known as happy baby, grabbing the bottoms of your feet, the outsides, pulling your knees down towards your chest. You can give a little rock side to side. And then pull your knees to your chest and rock and roll back and forth. Downward facing dog. Take your right foot up to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your side body, and then take your knee to the top of your mat. Set up half pigeon. Be intentional setting up your half pigeon. I mean, really be intentional creating the physical foundation of any of our poses here. But right here in your half pigeon, if you're pulling your shin parallel to the mat, that's beautiful. But when you press your left hip down, allow your leg to come where it naturally goes. And then line your back hip with your back knee and your back knee with your back ankle. Now lift the sides of your body up. As you extend through the top of your body, you're going to bow forward. This is going to give you a little more length, allow you to deepen this pose. Maybe sometimes we rush in, we get a little crunched. Maybe there's tightness or pain. Giving yourself length can eliminate pain in the knee, crunching in the low back. And sometimes I will invite you to adjust before you go into a full modification of this pose. But if you need a modification of this pose, you can always come on to your booty. Take your right foot over your left leg like a figure 4, bending the left knee. and pressing your chest towards your shin. Ujjayi breath, big deep breath here. Notice if there's any more available for you here, like coming off of your elbows, maybe removing your block and reaching your hands forward. If you feel a lot of pressure in one hand, your left hand possibly lift it up and then let your shoulder drop down. If it's in your right, do the same thing. Lift up and just drop it down. Soften your joints. What are you willing to let go of right here? Giving up, fidgeting out, maybe pushing too hard, staying too long. Like what's showing up for you here, maybe showing up for you everywhere. Breathe and just be right here. No more running. Breathe and stay right here and this moment. 3 more breaths. Breath in, downward facing dog. Slowly and mindfully press back. Any movements you need, pedaling of the feet, bending of the knees. And then lift your left foot to the sky, bend your knee, 3-legged down dog. And take your left knee over towards your left elbow or wrist, half pigeon. For me, the setup may be the same, but the sensation, the experience is completely different on my left side. Be in the experience of your left side. Yeah, discover this side as new. Like, yeah, you have a foot and a knee, but what is available here may be different. Yeah, just like the offerings from Bank of America may be different than the offerings of Wells Fargo. Yeah, they're both the same thing, but maybe your experience of them is different. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend and my husband are both men, but the experience of them is very different. Take on what's right here, right now. Notice where you're clenching. Soften. Your jaw, your fists, your toes. So I ask you again, where can you let go? Go a little bit deeper, and right here, your last 5 breaths and in half pigeon. Fill up. Downward facing dog. If you make it there by way of 3-legged down dog or any other pedaling or whatever it is that you need, go there. And then find your way onto your glutes so you can come onto your butt with your feet out in front of you for seated forward fold. Flex your toes to your face and then lengthen up, like really lift up towards the ceiling. And then hinge from your hips, bow forward. This isn't about touching your toes. So if you can't reach your feet, just place a bend in your knees to bring your feet towards you. Inhale, length. Exhale, bow. Breath in, full inhale. Exhale, fold. Breath in. Empty out. Release. Slowly roll all the way up to seated. Come into fish. So you can drop onto your forearms, or if you have a block, you can place a block in between your shoulder blades for a supported variation. Drop onto your forearms and then press your chest up towards the sky. Extend your legs and point your toes. Three more breaths. Big, full Ujjayi breaths. On this fourth breath, fill your lungs to your fullest capacity and hold. Stick out your tongue. Slowly come off of your block or out of your posture and then down onto your spine for an inversion of your choice. You're going to take waterfall, placing the block under your hips, feet to the sky. Move into shoulder stand, rolling onto your shoulder blades, bringing your hands to your low back, or even traditional headstand. You move into plow, close your eyes. Just allow the reoxygenated blood to flow back into the trunk of your body. If you're in shoulder stand, drop your feet to the earth behind you for plow. Extend your thighs up towards the sky or ceiling. From plow, if Karna Padasana is available, drop your knees to cover your ear holes. From Karna Padasana, extend your knees, press your thighs back, plow. From plow, lift your feet one at a time, shoulder stand. If you're in traditional headstand, find your way into child's pose. And everyone onto your spine, slowly, mindfully. Take your arms out in front of you. Take your feet out. So everything is extended. Your arms over your head, your feet out in front of you. Take a big, long stretch and bring energy here. Ball up your fists. Squint your eyes. Grit your teeth. Flex your toes and fill your lungs to your fullest capacity and hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, Shavasana. Final rest.
trouble tomorrow. Only take away your peace today. Worry will not take away your pain, your sorrow. Bring it back to the breath and it can all melt away. Give in, give out. Give in, give out. No longer looking outward for what lies inside. Don't need to ever cut or sever what can be untied. How in the world does it change? How in the world does it change? The answer always seems to be the same. The answer always seems to be the same. Don't hold your breath. Let it out. Less and less I'm thinking more and more, and for sure now more and more I'm thinking less and less. No stress. Bring it in, bring it out. Bring it in, bring it out. It's so simple that it's easy not to see or believe, but you're exactly where you need to be, so just breathe. Worry will not take away your trouble tomorrow. Only take away your peace today. Worry will not take away your pain, your sorrow. Bring it back to the breath and it can all melt away. How in the world does it change? How in the world does it change? The answer always seems to be the same. The answer always seems to be the same. Don't hold your breath. Let it out. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath.
Bring movement to your body. Pull your knees to your chest one at a time. Find your way to your right side for a fetal position. With your eyes closed, press to a seated position. Sit up tall. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll seal this practice with 3 ohms. Breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. Together, let's bow. Namaste. Great job, you guys. Nice work. Yeah, I thank all of you for being here today, and Jackie and Sham for being in studio. Welcome back. It's really nice. We'll have a gradual kind of come back into the studio, and we know some of you will stay virtual. And some of you are like my dear friend Lawanda here, who also owns a studio over in Brunswick, Georgia. So I invite you to just drive on down. It's about an hour from our beach studio to the Brunswick studio, and then maybe 45 minutes, maybe pushing 50 minutes to the south side, or about the same hour, probably about the same, right? Awesome. So yeah, it's really easy to get over there. It's the greatest little studio. Lawanda owns it, and she's got some crazy, incredible teachers. She's crazy incredible. Right now, she's still offering, I think, a limited online schedule. So go to Empower Yoga. You can see how it's spelled down on the bottom of her screen, and check out some of their classes, you guys. I've done some incredible trainings with Lawanda. I know how amazing she is. I've been fortunate enough to take her classes and train with her. So I invite you guys to take advantage of it too. Um, and then right here, we're going to keep offering virtual for you guys. It is not going to go away. It is a part of our permanent lives now. So hurricane season, COVID season, like whatever they're throwing at us, you guys, like Baptiste has taught us, like we're ready right now. And so we're ready for whatever it's going to throw at us. Just tell us how we can be of service to you. We can't wait to see you. Have a great morning. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.